Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. We've spent the past couple of months talking about a variety of summer programs that Williamson County Parks and Recreation has coming up. In just a few short weeks, our summer camps and programs will begin, but we still have even more information to share with you about a number of upcoming summer community events. Joining me for today's show is our program administrator, Laurie Kamunen. She's here to talk about all of these exciting programs that are coming up. Laurie, thanks for joining us today.
Good morning. It's great to be here.
It's great to have you back.
It's been a while.
We used to see you so frequently. It felt like every other show we did, you were a guest on talking about all the different special and community events the department was organized in. Over the years, as you've progressed to the head of your division, you've incorporated more of your staff.
That's right.
Into these informational tapings to let people know about what's going on with the department. But it's great to have a chance to have you back.
Thank you so much. I always enjoy being here.
Well, we'll start off talking about the variety of stuff that you guys have coming up. Over the next few weeks, through the first half of the summer, you guys are doing a little bit of everything from dance recitals to live musical entertainment, community events. It just goes on and on and on. And we'll start off with the first upcoming event that you have, which is the year-end recital for the Rhythm and Spirit Dance, Cheer, and Tumbling program.
Yes, it's going to be a long day. We actually have 3 recitals in one day, but it'll be wonderful to have all these tiny little dancers in there and strutting their stuff on stage and showing out for mom and dad and grandma and whoever shows up for the recital. But it's always a fun day, and I love seeing all the costumes and all their kids show everything they've learned this past year at Rhythm and Spirit.
Rhythm and Spirit's been such a special program for our department since its inception just a few years ago, and what it's meant to our department in terms of being able to expand the cultural arts, offering additional preschool programs, getting these kids into dance or cheer or tumbling in maybe a less structured or less competitive environment than some other traditional forms.
Correct.
That exist in our community. It's been a wonderful process, I know, for our family. My daughter absolutely loves her program and the chance that she gets to shine. Yeah. Recital is always a very special time for us. There's just something about that process.
Absolutely.
For a young girl or boy, of having a costume and getting to be on stage and going through all those motions.
Absolutely. It's neat behind the stage to see all the kids line up, and they're whispering before they take the stage, and they're trying to see what the class in front of them is doing, and they're all excited. And there are some that have some nerves, and but most of them get out there and just have a ball. So we've had dancers that have accidentally kicked their tap shoes off into the audience. We've had dancers that stand there and just wave to dad. It's been cute. And then we have others that have just really picked up some great performance skills and really, like you said, shine on stage. So it's always an enjoyable day. I love seeing we have almost 500 dancers. So that's quite a lot to get in one day, but the costumes are always spectacular. It's fun always trying to pick out your favorite one. And like we said, the kids have learned a lot in a year and have really progressed. And I'm proud of the fact that with 500 dancers and 5 studios around the county, that we are a program that is, number one, affordable. A lot of performing arts programs that are specialty programs can take quite a hit in the pocketbook. But these are very affordable, and what I'm really most proud of is we really have quality instructors that have come in and really invested in this program. We've had several that have stayed with us all 5 years and are planning to continue with us, and our coordinators are great at finding new instructors coming in as well. So it's a very well thought out program. It's very family oriented. There's a lot of communication between our coordinators and their parents. Making sure that they're in tune with when parent watch days are, and then getting ready for the recitals. So the recital definitely culminates in a great season of dance.
Absolutely. And I agree to all that. Yes, 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 as a parent involved in the Rhythm and Spirit program. It's been amazing, absolutely amazing. Well, our year-end recital is coming up on Saturday, May the 19th.
Yes.
It'll be in Franklin at Rolling Hills Church off of Columbia Avenue. Like you said, you've got over 500 students in the program from 5 different dance studios that we have spread out in rec centers around the county.
Correct.
All of them will be performing on the 19th. It will be 3 separate shows.
Yes.
We have our Franklin and Enrichment Center students that will be performing at 10 a.m. Then our Longview students are in the afternoon at 2, and our
Correct.
Nolensville and Fairview students will be at 6 p.m. that evening. All these shows are open to the public, and if you have a young one at home who might be interested in a program like this, or you just want to see what it's about, come out to one of the shows on May 19th and see for yourself.
Absolutely.
It's, like I said, open to the public. Anyone can attend any of the 3 shows. Tickets are on sale now at the front desk of our local recreation centers. If purchased in advance, they are $5 a piece, and they're $7 at the door.
Correct.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and it's great. It's not just, I know we've mentioned a lot of the little ones, but we actually go from age 3 to seniors. We offer a senior tap class. So we have all ages in between. So even if you have a 10-year-old that has shown interest in dance but hasn't started taking classes yet, this is a great program to get those people in at various ages, and not have to feel like if you're going to a specialized studio that they should have already advanced into that age group. So we do have classes for all ages for children, and so even if you have a teenager or like I said, a tween that is interested in coming to dance and would like to see what it's about, I think they'd enjoy coming to the recital.
Absolutely. Now, after this recital, the program does take a summer break from weekly classes.
Correct.
But they have several dance camps this summer that they'll be offering at the majority of the dance studio locations in Franklin, Fairview, Spring Hill, and Nolensville.
Correct.
Information about those is currently available through our website at wcparksandrec.com through our summer activity guide, or by clicking on the activities tab at the top of the page and selecting Rhythm and Spirit. And then before we turn around, registration for next fall's program from August of 2018 through May 2019. It'll begin on June 1st.
Absolutely. So it just kind of continues one dance into another.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
One season to a next, to a next, to the next.
Exactly.
Just all of it culminating in a wonderful experience. We'll move on next to the following weekend, May the 26th. We have a brand new type of event coming to Academy Park called Creatives Day.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
The title is actually We Create Day, and it's a brand new program. The Williamson County Cultural Arts Commission is actually coming in to do this program and working with us at the campus there. And so there will be some indoor and outdoor entertainment. We're hoping for beautiful weather like we've had the last couple days.
Would be nice.
Yes, it would. But there'll also be artisans there showing everything from pottery to paintings, a variety of different art. We'll also have music there. And we have a lot of people involved with the Arts Commission working tirelessly to get this set up, and it'll be a nice new kind of festival activity over there on the Academy Park campus.
I'm actually really looking forward to seeing this event and what it's going to be like. I love that it's celebrating a variety of different creative mediums.
Absolutely.
But it's not just about the people who make things with their hands, or that produce art with their voice, or things like that,
Right.
musically inclined or whatnot. But just celebrating all that.
Absolutely.
And what creation can be in terms of art and performance.
Well, and I think we've learned with our participation in the Franklin Art Crawl, there are so many different varieties of art forms, and this community is incredibly talented. We're known, being close to Music City, for having great musicians and incredible vocalists, and but just even the visual arts here, there's a lot of talent moving to this area. And of course, I think we have beautiful landscapes to be able to entice people to go out and paint beautiful sunrises, sunsets, and a variety of different things, historical pictures of all the homes in the area. But it never ceases to amaze me, the type of talent that we see from show to show, and the different artists that come in and have such a different, unique take on how they put their art together. So I think this day will be really special, and be something unique that we haven't offered before, which is always interesting to be able to have a brand new event that we can offer the community and do something in a completely different direction than what we have in the past.
So again, this is We Create Day. It's going to be on Saturday, May the 26th, the Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
So hopefully you'll make us part of your festivities for the holiday.
Absolutely.
Since it is a new event, we're partnering with another organization. There's still a lot of the fine detail that's being worked out about that day's schedule, but information will be available through our website, again at wcparksandrec.com. And the event is going to be held on the Academy Park campus off of Columbia Avenue, just a mile and a half from downtown Franklin. Activities will be taking place in the Performing Arts Center as well as the courtyard between the Performing Arts Center and Renaissance High School.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Well, then just 2 short days after that, another one of our cultural art programs, the Williamson County Community Band, will be participating for, gosh, I don't know how many years now, in the county's annual Memorial Day ceremony at Veterans Park.
Yes, they do. They always enjoy this performance very much. We always have a really good turnout from the band, which you'd think on a holiday weekend you'd have a lot of members that might be skipping out, especially after school letting out and everything. But this is important.
Especially with a volunteer group of musicians.
But they always really enjoy performing for this. It's important to them to be there, to remember our veterans and to be a part of the day's festivities. And they do a great job and play, a wonderful section of pieces. And I know that our director, Mr. Randy Frame, has been working hard on putting some new things together, and a lot of good patriotic assemblies and things that people will really enjoy.
Right.
So.
And I was about to say, the band does patriotic music so well.
Yeah.
They really do. They have a way of making it very moving for people to be involved.
It's been a great organization, really proud. It's hard to believe we're in our 18th season for the community band. But Randy Frame has really taken it to a whole new level, and really has invested a lot in researching music pieces, and has really pushed the band a little bit to excel in some more difficult music than they've been accustomed to playing. And so what's great is, we have musicians as young as 9 and as old as 93. And the older generation is great at mentoring and building up, and the younger kids are really enjoying being a part of a group like this. And the music, you would think, between 70 people from all different ages and backgrounds and different type of instruments, it always just pleases me so much to hear people in the audience going, I had no idea how good they were. I had no idea that they performed all the different places they perform. And people are just kind of pleasantly surprised with how talented this group of musicians really is.
And they really are. You're right. They really are. If you guys have an interest in seeing the Williamson County Community Band perform, or would just like to be a part of the Memorial Day ceremony, it again will be held on Memorial Day, Monday, May the 28th, at Veterans Park. It's downtown Franklin at the 5 Points intersection in front of the Williamson County Archives building. It'll start at 10 a.m. It's free and open to the public. We hope you'll join us for the ceremony and other activities that day. They are not the only musicians performing, though.
No.
We also have a wonderful ensemble group, 5 Point Swing, that also has a show coming up a little less than a month away, June 1st. They will be doing their second show this spring at the Academy Park Performing Arts Center. Yes,
they had a great opening to their season there this year. Unfortunately, it was kind of a rainy night, which I think kind of kept some people from attending. But it's a free concert, and it gives people an opportunity to go downtown, maybe have some dinner downtown first, and then come enjoy a free concert and see the Performing Arts Center. We have lots of people that every time I'm over there for events, we always have new people that it's their first time being in the facility, and really seem to enjoy the space and know that it's a great addition to downtown Franklin to have a venue such as that. So we definitely encourage people to come out. The band is incredible, really, really talented.
I want to talk a little bit more about the band specifically and
Yes.
a little bit more about this date, but we need to take a quick break.
Okay.
Y'all stay tuned. When we come back, we'll talk about more upcoming events with the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department.
Let's be real. There are days when every mom wants to tell her kids to take a hike.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
Because when you take us hiking,
Or let us run outside,
acting silly,
getting dirty.
and helping in the garden,
You're not only making your day better,
you're making our lives healthier and happier.
playing outside is not only fun,
It helps us feel our best inside and out.
so next time when Mom wants you to take a hike,
Tell her to go to beoutthere.org to find fun ideas for helping kids enjoy the great outdoors.
let's be honest, it's not bad for the parents either.
They're so cute at this age. Be out there!
Welcome back to It's About You. Today we're talking about some upcoming summer community events offered by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. We're talking with our program administrator, Laurie Kamunen, about all the different things coming up. Before the break, we had started talking about our 5-point swing performance coming up on June 1st at the Academy Park Performing Arts Center, and how this will actually be their second performance at the Performing Arts Center this spring, and kind of what this night will involve.
It's a great night of about an hour and a half of wonderful swing music. Definitely speaks to our older generation. We've had lots of people that attended the last one that said they definitely needed to get more friends out, that this was their kind of music and that they would absolutely enjoy it. They definitely have some great musicians in this band, as well as 2 vocalists that are fantastic and really bring that swing music to life. And it's just a great evening out.
Wonderful time, fun to be had by all.
Absolutely.
It is a free concert that's open to the public. It'll be at 7 o'clock, and again, that's going to be on Friday night, June the 1st. Join us at the Academy Park Performing Arts Center and revel in some of the great talent that we have here in Williamson County. This is going to be a very busy weekend for you and your staff, though, because not only do you have an event Friday night, you have 2 events the following day on
Yes.
Saturday, June the 2nd.
We're kind of having to split responsibilities and split the staff.
And split them some more. But no, on Saturday, June 2nd, you guys are going to be hosting the 7th annual Half Pint Triathlon at the Franklin Rec Center. Can't believe this is our 7th
I can't
one.
either. It's gone so quickly, but it's really one of my favorite events that we do. It is amazing to watch these kids come out and compete. A lot of them, this is their first type of triathlete event. And so it's really neat to watch them get out here and swim in the pool early in the morning, get out and run to the transition area, get on their bikes, ride the bike course, and then transition again to start off running. And we've got different lengths and perimeters that are set up for the different age groups. So the older kids obviously have to do a little bit more. But it's incredible to watch all the parents and families come out and cheer them on early in the morning, and see these kids get so excited about putting their timing belts on and getting chipped, and then just really feeling like really competitive triathletes.
I still love, though, even 7 years later, that we added an event like this to our community event calendar. We have an amazing athletics division that does a wonderful job with youth and adult sports programs. Their youth-based list has a variety of different kinds of team sports, individual sports, and I mean, all kinds of stuff, but this was still unique to Williamson County Parks and Recreation, the idea of a kids triathlon, and giving even young children the same chance to compete in the same style events as their adults or
Right.
older people that they might look up to, where they're like, these are things you can do as a child, and you can develop these loves of these physical kinds of activities that maybe aren't team sports, that might not be involved in schools or things like that,
Right.
but have these wonderful, healthy components to it where, you push your limits, you test yourself, you go up against your personal best and, set your goals and achieve higher standards for yourself.
And yet the event is also set up so that this is a good way for beginning triathletes to start out. That if they haven't competed on a higher level yet, this is a really good starting off point for those kids to even test the waters to see if they like doing this type of thing. So we have kids in it that have definitely been doing some of these for a little while and are a little bit stronger athletes and a little more competitive. But we have other kids that come out there just, wanting to have a good time and try something different and really put forth, a good effort. And then just enjoy doing something different. Like
Yeah.
you said, it's something unique, and we've really enjoyed putting this on and seeing these kids come out, and the parents are out there with their posters and their cowbells, and it's just really exciting to see the whole event unfold.
Well, this youth triathlon event is geared towards children ages 8 to 12. Again, it is coming up on Saturday, June the 2nd at the Franklin Recreation Complex. You mentioned earlier that there are separate age groups
Correct.
for competition. We have our juniors for ages 8 and 9. They will swim 50 meters, bike 1.5 miles, and then run half a mile. Then our seniors are ages 10 to 12. And like you said, they just do a little bit more. They swim
Right.
100 meters, they bike 3 miles, they run 1 mile.
Correct.
They do double the work. And everyone, though, always seems to have a wonderful time with this event. Every child that participates is required to bring a bicycle, a helmet, and appropriate clothing for each individual section of the race. Every child that participates also will receive a finishing medal as well as an event t-shirt, making it just like the big kids or the adults, and really having a wonderful, wonderful time. Information about this event is already available on our website. You can register online as well. Cost to compete is
Only $20.
$20. That's
Yeah.
perfect. Sounds great. There's additional information online also about packet pickup, race day, like transition meetings, all those other
Right.
fine details. So be sure to check us out online for additional information on that.
And also, if they haven't raced with us before, we will typically have kids go through a swim test, which we can schedule prior to the race, just to make sure that they won't struggle for the length that they have to swim in the pool. So we set those up with the pool managers at any of our locations, so that even though this event is in Franklin, which is kind of central for everybody in the county, they could still go to one of the other county indoor pools and do their swim test. So they just need to call and let us know.
Awesome. Great. All right, we'll move on to the other event on June 2nd,
Yes.
where Williamson County Parks and Recreation will once again be participating in the Kids Art Festival of Tennessee.
Yes, we're very excited about this. This is something we've partnered with City of Franklin Parks and Recreation. The event is held at Pinkerton Park that Saturday from 9 to 3. And we are typically a big tent in the middle. We have about 6 to 7 different types of artistic activities that kids can kind of move around to different areas and participate in. What's neat is they do a lot of make it, take it projects where they can actually make something there. We even have a dry station so that once they paint something, they can leave it and let it dry. They don't have to try carrying it around. Then they can come back and get it later. And then there's all different other vendors and booths and things there. We work with Chef's Music, and members from our Williamson County Community Band come out and they set up a music tent that provides kids the opportunity to try a bunch of different instruments, kind of learn about the instruments, talk to people who play in the band about their experiences, and so that's kind of unique and neat. We call it a music petting zoo.
I like that.
They get to go in and try all these different
Try everything
instruments.
out.
Yes. And then there's just all kinds of different activities, food trucks. They have a performance stage, and a variety of different performance groups from around the county will be there, including our brand new Rising Stars, which is our new show choir through our Starbright Children's Theater program. And then we will also have our performance team from the Rhythm and Spirit Dance, Tumbling, and Cheer program that they will be out there performing as well. So it'll be a day of lots of activity. If you have kids interested in art at all, this is a really, really fun day. lots and lots of people in Franklin come to this event, and we definitely encourage people to come out and give it a try.
Absolutely. And then 2 weeks from then, you have another brand new event coming up in the Nolensville community, the very first Nolensville Traffic Jam.
The Nolensville Traffic Jam, which we thought the title was fitting just because of the complaints of people on Nolensville Road. But then we wanted to incorporate jamming to good music, and also bringing in classic cars to preview. So we wanted to do something that's kind of unique to the area. We know that there's a Nolensville Car Club, and we have several members that are usually to participate in our Kris Kringle's Car Classic every year at the Ag Expo. And so we know that there's a lot of that in the community there, a lot of interesting cars, whether they're classic vehicles or modified vehicles. So we're looking at putting together a good car cruise-in, not necessarily show, but we will have the cruise-in. And then we're going to have live music that evening as well. We have bounce houses and petting zoos and all kinds of things to keep the kids entertained. But for our live music, we will have 2 opening bands. We have Dustin Daisies and Rich Fire, who will be out there. And then we will be bringing on the Music City Stones, which is a great Rolling Stones tribute band that's local to the area.
So this is really just kind of like an outdoor festival kind of environment with a lot of different components worked into it, with the car cruising,
Yes.
the live music, the activities for the kids, food trucks,
Yes,
all
we will
these
have food
different
trucks.
things that are going to be involved in what will hopefully just be a fun night in Nolensville for people of all ages.
Right. We've really been, since we've opened the recreation center there in Nolensville, we've been trying to kind of figure out what's a good way to really put on a big event there in the community. And they have lots of neat things going on, but the ball fields are usually busy year-round. So
Correct.
We had to work hard to pinpoint some weekends that we could get in there and use the park. So we're excited to bring this brand new program to Nolensville, and hope we'll have a lot of people come out and enjoy it.
Enjoy it. Again, that is coming up on Saturday, June the 16th. It'll be from 5 to 9 p.m. Pre-registration is required for the event, is that correct?
Well, we're offering pre-sale and tickets, so
Okay.
you can basically go online and get tickets in advance. They are a cheaper cost if you go ahead and do it ahead of time.
Great.
And then if you wait and get them at the gate, we will still have tickets for sale at the gate. But we bumped those prices up just a little bit.
Just a little bit, yep. So if you do want to go ahead and go online and reserve your tickets for the Nolensville Traffic Jam, adults are $6, children ages 4 to 12 are $5, and then children 3 and younger are free. At the gate, prices will be $10 for adults, $7 for children. Those little guys are going to still be free as well.
Yes.
Awesome.
Perfect.
So over the next couple of weeks, you have quite the calendar to follow.
Yes, in addition to all of our summer camps.
I know, and we haven't even talked about those in a few weeks. But I mean, of course, you know, starting the last week in May, an onslaught of summer programming starts through the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. The majority of it housed under your division in programming, everything from general summer day camp to specialty camps to daily field trips and excursions and all kinds of activities.
Absolutely.
I would be remiss in my job if I didn't mention that there's still opportunity to participate in summer camps.
Absolutely.
Again, our summer activity guide is available through our website, and registration's still open for a multitude of programs, things that take place from the end of May through July, and for tons of ages, interest levels, pretty much your heart's desire.
Absolutely. We've got a lot going on this summer.
All right, well, we've covered a ton. If you would like information about any of these programs that we've talked about today, everything from the Rhythm and Spirit Dance Recital on May the 19th to our Nolensville Traffic Jam on June the 16th, feel free again to visit us online at wcparksandrec.com. You can get more information about these programs plus other activities offered by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department, including our summer programs as well as our summer schedule. schedules. In reference to the holidays, there will be some amended facility hours offered at our locations a couple times throughout the summer months, including our Memorial Day schedule, which is currently posted. In observance of Memorial Day, our main recreation facilities will be operating on a modified schedule from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and our outdoor pools will open for their first full days from 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. as well. Be sure to check out all that information from our website. You can also follow us on our social media platforms through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and YouTube for additional information, photos, and videos of all of our exciting offerings. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.